Hey YouTube, this is Gecko Kaiser. I'm back from my locals 33-person tournament. I ran Dimension Police today, and I went and I made top 8, won my top 8 match, and we split top 4. So ran pretty good today, so I'm going to do a deck profile on that for you guys. For the trigger lineup, it's not real. It's kind of mandatory. Don't really have a choice. 4 crit, 4 stand, 4 draw, and 4 heal. Don't really get to choose that. And then starting Vanguard. Also don't really have a choice in the matter. So grade 1s onto the deck. We got 4 of the Enigma Ripple, part of the ride chain. We got 4 Diamond Ace Perfect Guards, pretty standard. And we have 4 Commander Laurel. Now 4 might seem like overkill, but the way I find works best with the deck is to get this guy out there and start putting pressure on the opponent as soon as possible to make them start blocking the Vanguard, which means they're at least like 15 guarding like every turn to make sure you don't get to abuse the Vanguard with Laurel. And then last of the grade 3s, we have 3 Glory Maker. This card is really good. It's basically like a limit break booster, since you have to have 4 damage and boost for 10. Only 3 because you only really need like 1 of it a game, and 4 would kind of be too much. That's 15 ones. Then we have grade 2s. We got 4 Enigman Wave, or not 4, 3 of them. There's not 4 because Ripple kind of searches him out, and you don't really want him unless you're completing the ride chain usually. So, like, I mean, if you're gonna ride the grade 3, you would want to ride him turn 2 anyway. But if you're gonna just not ride if you miss the grade 1, then you can't, and you don't have him, you kind of just gonna ride Dayusha instead. So 3 works best for how I found. Next we have 4 Cosmobeak, a very important card, key of the deck. Play this down, make your Vanguard online with their critical effect and such. So pretty standard. You usually just throw them down there, get them to go set the Vanguard's effect off, bleh, and then intercept with them. Then next time you have one, you drop it. And then last we have 3 Twin Order, 10k, grade 2, pretty standard. I found it's important to run 3 of him just to make sure you can hit good columns, because a lot of the grade 1s in the deck are low on power, especially when they're rear guard. They're all like 6s and less. So having him team up with a 6 to make sure he hits the 16 mark has been pretty important. And then grade 3s, we have 4 Enigma Storm, last part of the ride chain, and he's a pretty defensive card, being that if you can complete it and make him 11. Not much to say on him. He's like the same thing as this card, except for when you don't get the ride chain to go off, you want to ride your Dayushas, which there's 2 of here, but I wanted to play 4. I just haven't been able to get the last 2 yet. And to fill those spots, I was running 2 Enigma Storm, or Enigma Rain. She is actually kind of terrible. I hated when I actually had to ride her. As a rear guard, it didn't really matter, but I hate riding her. She's pretty bad. She'll be better next set, but right now she's pretty bad. So I wouldn't suggest playing her right now. I would suggest playing Yusha 4-Storm. So yeah, as I said, the deck ran really well today. I topped in top 8. I had to play against Spectral Duke, and I feel like if you can beat Spectral Duke, which is pretty much the top tier deck of the format, and it has been for a while now, if you can beat that deck, then your deck's running pretty well. So, but that covers that. Sorry for the poor speech. It's pretty late. I'm pretty tired and have to wake up early in the morning and go to work. So, thanks for watching.